Hey there, Christy with Confluence Business Solutions and Automation on a Mission for our very first live mission masterclass. I think that's what I called it yesterday, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about the name. So if you watch this or you're live tuning in and you want to share some insights on a better name, feel free to add something to the mix so that we get something that works and feels like it's appropriate for what's essentially being covered. So with that being said, today being our first training, I'm still kind of figuring things out. But what we're going to talk about in this really short snackable training is specifically talking about creating value ladders for your business. And our sweet spot is we work a lot with coaches and healers, and so we're going to specifically be talking to them. And I've got a couple of slides that I want to share. So I'm going to share my screen and talk a little bit about exactly what does that mean and why it could be of value to you in your business. So let's see if I can figure out how to do this myself. And 1 second. I'm looking for apparently I've got a lot of tabs open. Oh, and because just to make things super fun, I also could not get my screens to work properly. So I'm having to pivot at the last minute. So 1 sec here. Now I've lost everybody. Share my screen one more time. I'm getting there. Well, maybe we won't have slides. So let me just ask you this. If you have a value ladder that you are using in your business and you want to add something to the comments, feel free to share what your experience with that is. And if you're not, so just to give some background or some perspective for those of you that do not have something and you're kind of like, what the heck is this thing? A value ladder is a way for you to be able to create experiences for you and your clients where your clients have the ability to essentially find pricing that is exactly what they need and where they're at in their like buying journey, and also creating incremental increases in both value and also price. So as an example, you may have a product that costs, let's say, $1,000. And that's, that's kind of like your core program, your core offering. But you have sales conversations with people, and that's where you want to go because you think it's the greatest potential value for them. However, they may not be quite there yet. They're not ready to take that sort of a plunge. You have other options that are available for them. So, and the reason why I kind of give that as an example is because a lot of times what happens for businesses is they want somebody to go from essentially like a handshake or sort of like an informal get to know you to diving into really big high ticket pricing and high ticket sales opportunities. And they may not be ready for that. So a value ladder provides a lot of really great benefits for you in your business, including things like having an option that's going to be like right for everyone. So for example, if your core offer, if that thing that you want to make available to your clients or your prospective clients right off the bat isn't something that they're ready to take the plunge for, they've got another option that's perhaps like a downsell, something that's less expensive, maybe has less access to you or fewer bells and whistles. So it's a more affordable option, and it gives them an opportunity to build, know, like, and trust with you. So it gives them a chance to sort of get some experience, get their feet wet, and because you have these other offers, because your value ladder is essentially an entry point offer, a mid-tier offer, and then a high-tier offer. And that journey could go on and on and on, spending incrementally more money for incrementally more and greater value. And so what you do when you create your value ladder is you have those low entry point products and services, and you have super high tier products and services, and basically a solution for everyone. So when you are going and embarking on that sales conversation, you don't necessarily have to turn somebody away because they don't have the bandwidth, the trust, and the reputation or rapport with you to say, I'm ready to do that. But you have a way of continuing to further that relationship. So in our world, we're really keen on making sure that we're building a foundation with our clients that helps them understand whether that's how they're doing business with us or how they're building infrastructure in their own business that gives them the opportunity to continue the buying journey. So are you in a position where you're ready to dive into, this one thing. Okay, maybe not. Let me give you a way of getting started. And I'm going to have a really good follow-up experience so that you continue to feel wowed and loved and nurtured by me. And also when it comes time for you to buy again, you know what your options are. You know what the things are that you're trying to, provide for them so that they know what appropriate next steps are. So things that are super helpful and useful about creating a value ladder is it helps you also plan in your business. So if you have a series of incremental offers that you're providing, you can say, if I'm trying to reach a goal of, let's say you're trying to reach $100,000 in your business and your core offer is $1,000 and you have room for X number of clients in that core offer. Now you've got a formula that you can use to say, this is how I'm going to reach that if I only sell my core offer. If I sell my core offer and my $47 entry level little pocket product, I need to sell this, a much higher volume of my entry level product than I do my core offer. But perhaps that's an easier way to start to reach those numbers. So when you have a clear cost associated with your value ladder, and you have a goal in mind, then you can essentially create your own mathematical equations to identify exactly how you're going to reach those goals. Value ladders also help you create a business model that you can scale. So maybe this year your goal is to make $100,000, and you're going to sell a certain number of those core offers. And when you move into the following year, once you've achieved that goal, you'll be able to then say, okay, I want to grow my business by 25%. And now I have a specific strategy. So instead of having to essentially create lofty goals with no clear measurable outcome, you have a path for how to achieve that. The other thing I really like, and I kind of touched on this already about creating value ladders, is it's something for everyone. So not everyone is necessarily ready to purchase your top tier product, which we've kind of already mentioned, but it is, they're going to find the product that works best for them. And then it's also a way for them to continue to engage with you and your business. And the reason why we really love that as a strategy is because it gives you a way of being able to maintain that relationship over time, because those are your most affordable customers. So rather than constantly going back to the beginning of your perfect customer journey and generating new business, why not create business with the existing clients that you've already established, know, like, and trust? So for my first video, my first live presentation, I'm doing it today without my little slides. I'm doing it without a visual for you guys. So perhaps there will be another version of this in the future. And my apologies, the technology didn't work quite the way I had planned, but I was really focused on making sure I delivered on my promise today, because I said I'd be here today talking about creating value ladders for your business. So again, if you have any questions or you want to hit me up and talk a little bit about creating value ladder for your business, feel free to reach out, add something in the comments, or shoot me a message. I would love to chat. Thanks so much. Bye.